The technical lockout and Kash Patel's culture of paranoia and the FBI. A new report from The Atlantic is raising serious questions about leadership at the FBI under Director Kash Patel. According to the article, the FBI is facing internal instability and growing personnel problems that could threaten national security. The most striking example is the technical lockout incident. Sources say that when Kash Patel couldn't log into the FBI's secure communications network, he didn't call the IT help desk. Instead, he reportedly started calling high-level political allies, convinced that a deep state coup was underway to lock him out of the building, both physically and digitally. This overreaction has fueled what insiders describe as a siege mentality inside the bureau. Many officials are now worried that the FBI may struggle to carry out its core national security mission under this kind of leadership. As a result, some senior staff have reportedly begun a quiet stealth slowdown, becoming much more cautious. They fear that any small administrative mistake could be interpreted by the director as an act of treason. Allegations of instability and personal conduct. The report also highlights concerns about excessive drinking and unexplained absences. Some officials point to a pattern they're calling the Vegas echo, behavior similar to issues that reportedly surfaced during Patel's previous government roles. On multiple occasions, after tense confrontations with congressional committees, Patel was reportedly unreachable for hours or even days. There are also whispers inside the White House that Patel's late-night socializing with a tight circle of MAGA influencers and media personalities has been interfering with his early morning national security briefings. These lapses have reportedly left the deputy director to handle critical briefings, creating a split in leadership between the political and operational sides of the FBI. The White House's quiet pivot. Even though Kash Patel was originally brought in as the ultimate disruptor to clean up what the administration saw as a politicized FBI, The Atlantic report suggests that some of his strongest supporters in the Trump White House are now starting to see him as a liability. The issue isn't the direction of his reforms, it's the way he's executing them. Senior officials, including those close to the chief of staff, are reportedly concerned that Patel's personal volatility is giving critics too much ammunition. They worry it's making it harder to pass key legislation and get other important appointments confirmed. Potential successors and the shadow search. According to the report, a shortlist of possible replacements is already quietly circulating among influential figures who want to keep Patel's agenda, but without his personal baggage. Names being discussed include former Loyalist Justice Department officials who share the same ideological drive but have a more disciplined personal and public profile. Also mentioned are military figures known for their strict adherence to the chain of command. People who could potentially enforce the administration's goals more effectively without the scorched earth approach. The institutional toll. Inside the FBI, the atmosphere is described as catastrophic. Veteran agents are reportedly looking for the exits, raising fears of a serious talent drain that could hurt the Bureau's long-term stability and professionalism. In the end, the Atlantic article paints a picture of Kash Patel, once seen as the leader of the administration's effort to reform the intelligence community, possibly becoming overwhelmed by the very chaos he was sent to create. Read the full article on avibusinesssolutions.com.